So you decide you wanted to go into marketing and you're either pursuing a degree in marketing or you already graduated with a degree in marketing and you're wondering, okay, what's next? How do I pursue my career in marketing? If this sounds like you, keep on watching. As a current marketer and someone that's about to graduate with their master's in communication management and I'm about to pursue my doctorate as well, I have had my fair shares of ups and downs, failures and successes, and so I want to share my tips and tricks to help you set yourself up for success. So here are my 5 tips that helped me get into the marketing industry. So my first tip is to find your niche. Marketing is so broad. There's so many different avenues that can go down. There's event marketing, SEO marketing, advertising. There's, graphic design. There's just so much to do, and it can be overwhelming and hard to figure out, okay, where I have this degree, where do I take it? And so I would recommend you to do your research, figure out what you like, what you don't like, and then pick something and then go with it. Because that is really going to help you with step number 2, which is to learn a new skill. Now that you selected some areas that you think that you might be interested in, it's now to figure out, okay, how am I going to develop those skills so that I can build my career? Something that I did that I found really, really helpful is I actually went to LinkedIn, or you can go to Indeed or any job board, and I would literally type in a job that I would be interested in. For example, I would type in, let me see, I'm gonna do it right now actually. So I'm going to LinkedIn right now. I'm gonna type in web and digital specialist. And then I'm gonna go to jobs. And then I'm going to go, okay, here are some possible jobs with that in mind. I'm going to look up, okay, digital media specialist. That sounds interesting. What are the job requirements? What are the skills that they need me to do? So I'm looking at the responsibilities, the qualifications, and I'm looking at the following skills and experience are preferred, as you can see. So I'm looking at, okay, they want me to be experienced in Google Analytics, Google Ads. They also want me to help manage SEO. They want me to be knowledgeable about email marketing, graphic design, web design, and so on. And so looking at this, what I found really helpful is I would be, okay, what can I do with best of capability that I can learn? And so what I would do is I would probably be like, okay, let me look up Google Analytics. Okay, let me just get basics on how to do that. Or maybe I could practice my graphic design. I could get a program for that. Do whatever you can to really just hone your skills and refine your skills, because it's really gonna benefit you down the line. It may sound silly now, but those success and failures that you're gonna do now, you're not gonna do later because you're gonna have that experience. And so what I did personally is I actually started a YouTube channel back in 2020, and it wasn't great. It was rough. There wasn't great lighting, there wasn't great audio, but I got way better at it after I kept going at it. My editing skills got better, being in front of a camera got better, my storytelling got better. And now I feel like I am so much more comfortable in front of a camera. I currently do videos at my current job sometimes, and I'm perfectly fine being in front of the camera. I love editing. If I didn't have that experience beforehand, I wouldn't be where I am today.
All right, so step number 3 is to refine your resume. You really want to make sure your resume is creative, it has keywords, it shows some action steps that you take in your previous jobs, because I'll be honest, everyone on a piece of paper looks the same. We all got a degree, we all have certain skills we've done, and so you want to make sure you look different. You want to make sure that you really qualify for that position. And so if you want another video on this, I can totally do a whole video because it's a lot of stuff towards that, so just comment down below if you would like that. But a tip that I do have for you is something that I found super, super helpful is I actually went to on Indeed.com. This is not sponsored, but they have a resume reviewer, like a professional resume reviewer. And so I had to pay, I think, about $35 for someone to review my resume, give me notes. They gave me like a 10-minute video, and it was life-changing. I'm not kidding. I think it's within like 2-3 months. The current job I have now, they literally reached out to me 2-3 months later after I fixed my resume and I got a job interview. And I wouldn't be in my current job now as a marketer if I didn't have someone review my resume that knows what they're doing, because there's just like so much to it, and it really helped me pop off the page because I look the same as everyone else, but because I had it reviewed and I had main keywords it really benefited me in the long run. Number 4 is to develop a portfolio. If you are someone that is going into graphic design, social media, or you're or editor, I highly recommend you developing your portfolio. I personally have a website. It has all my graphic design stuff, my video editing, my podcast, whatever things I did in my previous experiences, I have it on there. And it's really great because I can put that on my resume so people can be like, okay, what makes her different? They go to my website and they can see all the things I've done, and they can see how I can possibly bring skills to their job. And so I definitely recommend you getting a portfolio started, and there are so many different YouTube videos on that and so many different ways you can make it creative. So if you want to see more tips on that, again, comment down below, let me know. And number 5 is to gain relevant experience. This is something that I had to learn the hard way. You remember when I said I had a lot of ups and downs? So after college, I didn't have a job in marketing. I actually went into retail management, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but it was still a really good job because it gave me a lot of new skills that I can actually carry over into my current job. I learned how to manage a team of like 12 people. I learned how to storytell and be in front of the camera for social media. I learned how to actually read marketing reports. And it was a hard job. It wasn't my favorite job in the world, but it gave me so many valuable skills that I've been able to put on my resume, my portfolio, and I've been able to carry into my current job now. And I know these skills that I learned way back are going to benefit me for the long run. And so honestly, I recommend you just go for it. Like, some people say they look at a job, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. Honestly, I would say try it out. You never know. Like, I honestly thought I was going to go to fashion marketing, and I realized it wasn't for me. And now I really love being in the website space. I love making websites. I love developing websites. I love that stuff, social media. And I realized that I found my niche, but that's because I had to try new things. So these are my 5 tips on how you can tap into the marketing industry. And if you like this video, please comment down below and give me a thumbs up, and just let me know of any other videos you would like to see. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.